Athletes are entered. Now we want to choose what type of skill or data we'll be evaluating or collecting during our event. Simply, we go to Metrics up top, then go to Manage. On the right-hand side, you'll notice all the different types of skills or what I will be evaluating for these athletes at this event. This is baseball, so you can see the different types of groups that I have. Also, you'll notice what I call as a parent group, which is I have as athleticism, hitting, catching, and then I have subgroups within the parent account. You don't have to have this. I like it for organization because when I'm in the evaluation process, it's easier to navigate, and also it's cleaner for the player to review the information afterwards. So that is the reason you'll see what I have a parent group and a subgroup. Let's add one just to see what it looks like. It always starts off with overall, an overall grade. You could, again, bypass this. You don't have to have this information. If you simply don't want something, you click on no. Here, let's look at athleticism. So I could give you some overall guidelines here. Athleticism is the parent metric. I am doing a grade. That means I'll either assign it like an A, B, or C, or it's a number system. Really, you could kind of create any type of grade. It's customizable. We give you a default, and then you could change that. Under athleticism, I'm doing a simple grade, and I could either do a final grade. It's either a scale, manual, curved, or custom. And it could be as simple as, again, entering A, B, or C. Then underneath, I have something called a subgroup, which is a 60-yard dash. And you can see I have the parent metric is athleticism. And here I could have different types of scouting methods. I have grade, measure, time, attempts, or again, I don't want to show this. Since I'm doing a 60-yard dash, we're going to do a measure, default count. This is how many times you will measure that skill. So I'm doing 2. Set order or sort order is actually either you want the listing to show as ascending, descending. Basically saying if I have all my athletes, we could create an order of best to worst times. And then I could either do final grade as again, a letter grade or whatever that metric is you chose. And then I could actually say I want the grade to be either done a manual process or even a custom process where, let's say if it's the 60-yard dash, you could set parameters of, anything below a 7 is going to be an A, a 7 to 7.4 is going to be a B, a 7.5 to 7.8 is a C, and so on. Or I could just do a final score and save it and be either the average of all the scores, the best score, or the worst score. And you can see that I've done this with all these different groups. So I have athleticism, I'm measuring the 60-yard dash, shuttle run, and home to first. I have hitting exit speed, catcher's pop time, catcher's velocity, same thing with fielding. Then you have different categories of like power. Again, this is going to be more of a grade or scoring system that you've entered. And then more of the skill sets might be measurable, like we have a 60-yard dash. But again, let's go measure. Let's add a metric. So I have a metric here I'm going to add. Here's a list of all the other metrics that are available in baseball. If you don't have one, we could create it. It's very simple, but I will select 40-yard dash for this event. I select. I'm going to put this under athleticism. I'm going to measure this twice. I'm going to choose measure. I'm going to keep the order. I'm going to do a final score, and I'm going to take the best, and I'm going to press save. And there you'll see it under the parent athleticism and easy to navigate for my event.